Right, so let's take a look at how we can do the mouth. And basically, first let's hit 3 and take a look at it and ask yourself if you're happy with it. It's a little bit crooked here. You might like the crookedness, or you might just want to kind of smooth it a little bit. If you want it to be a bit smoother, just select any of these edges. And so let's start with this one, because as you can see, it kind of comes down and then it straightens out a little bit. And then so go into the edit mesh and just do edit edge flow, boom, and there you go. It kind of popped it into place, so it continues the smooth circular motion there. We can do the same here. So kind of just get it so it's a bit smoother, as you can see with the mouth. It kind of looks much better. And yeah, let's hit 3 now. There you go. It has a much more smoother motion as it comes down the mouth like that. And here doesn't look to be as smooth, so you can grab this, hit G there, G there. There you go. Let's hit 3 now. There you go. There's more of a smoother motion there. And so that seems fine. And so what we can do is grab the edge loop here and then just hit extrude and W, because I just want to like push the extrusion in straight in like that. So we're creating some kind of depth to the mouth, and if you want you can just go a bit all the way in like that, and that will do basically, and then hit 3. So this is what we've got. It's a bit soft. It's up to you if you want it to be a bit harder. And to do that, just grab this edge loop around here and just hit bevel. And just add a segment. Maybe bring the fraction out a bit more. Kind of like that. There you go. So now if you hit 3, you've got more of a harder edge. There we go. Now, I'm going to delete history and I'm going to tell you something about lips and the mouth in general. Now, if you take a look at a human head, the lips don't just, lie flat on the face. They tend to stick out, and so it gives the character a bit more personality, instead of it just being like completely flat. So we can actually do that. So if we select, say, these vertices here and then hit B for soft select and then make it bigger, we can actually just start moving some of these lips forward a bit, kind of like that. And so we just want it to be a bit bigger actually. And so I'm going to grab these vertices here and these vertices here as well. Now I want to make sure I haven't accidentally selected any of the vertices, and so by doing that I have switched off soft select just to take a look. And as you can see, that seems fine. Go back to 5, B for soft select, and what we can do is actually push these forward like that. So you're creating a kind of a top lip that kind of sticks out a little bit. There you go. And if you want to, do a bit of rotate as well, kind of, there you go. So it adds a bit more character, as you can see. And if you want to, you can do the same with the bottom as well. So just grab these vertices here. I'm just going to make sure I haven't selected any of the vertices. I haven't. And so hit B, and we can kind of just push these out like this. So you're creating a kind of a chin area as well, as you can see. Let's hit 3. Kind of, let's just bring it out a bit like that. Maybe even bring it up a little bit, just to close the mouth a little bit. And let's take a look at what we've got now. It's not too bad. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, just close it maybe just a bit more. I'm going to grab these vertices here. You got to start being careful about what vertices you select. You don't want. There we go. Kind of bring that down like that a little bit, maybe. So kind of close the gap a little bit. Let's take a look now. There you go. So it looks a bit crooked actually. So we can actually, if you want to, let's have a look. Just kind of bring this back up just a little bit more. I reckon. Let's have a look. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe grab these vertices here and kind of just bring them up a little bit. There we go. I'm thinking this is too far in because I don't want the geometry to intersect with each other. So I'm going to just lift these up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe bring it out a little bit here as well. So hit B, hit 3, kind of just bring the bottom lip out. There we go. And also here, we can just bring the bottom lip out just a little bit more. There we go. Maybe just make it a bit bigger. There we go. And here as well, just a little bit. Shrink the brush size a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so we're starting to see a kind of bit of a bottom lip here in the chin, as you can see. And then it kind of comes across here as well. Yeah, it looks much better now. We're starting to see just, you know, we've created a bit of muscle mass here, as you can see, like in the skin. So it's not smooth and flat like it's a piece of metal, you know. Here as well, just kind of going to hit 3. And I'm going to do a D and select this edge here, so the pivot aligns with this edge, and just pull it out. So just to create a bit more mass here. In fact, I'm going to increase the brush size and just, there we go. It's got a bit of weight. That looks much better. There we go. And what else can we do? Maybe here as well. I'm just going to kind of bring this forward a bit more. Yeah, it's looking good. And maybe here as well. There we go. Let's just, oops, I want to hit B, soft select, kind of just bring it out. Decrease the size and just kind of, there you go. And maybe it comes all the way around the back here as well. Yeah, so we're starting to see some kind of folds in the skin, as you can see. There we go, a bit of lumpiness. Instead of it being too smooth and too straight, you know, which isn't very good, actually. We can just select these two edges and just pull them out a little bit as well. Like that, there we go. Yeah, there you go, that looks much better. So there's kind of some folds in the skin. There you go, looks good. And maybe this side as well. Let's see what we can do with this side. Maybe grab this edge, that edge there, just pull them out a little bit as well. Yep, there we go. Maybe here as well, at the back. Just make the brush size a bit bigger. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm digging it. I am digging it. maybe give him a bit more of a belly. You know, about here. Going to bring it forward a bit. A bit of a pot belly. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's looking better now. Looking better. I want to say, let's have a look. Just going to bring that in just a little bit. There we go. There we go. So we've got more definition along here. Some muscle mass or skin mass around here. Bit of a pot belly, or it kind of looks like a bit of a chin. And around here as well. Let's have a look. Maybe just pull this out a bit more, to be honest. D in this direction, and just maybe even bring it down a little bit. There we go. So quite a bit of a fold. Yeah. There we go. So it looks more like skin now, as you can see. You know, it's not as smooth. It's much better. There you go. Maybe just a little bit around here as well. Why not? There we go. Frame upon it. And just kind of maybe move out just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, it just looks more like skin. Alright, and I believe that's the modelling aspect done, to be honest. And just got the eyebrows to do. If you take a look at the eyebrows, we can work on that. So I will see you next video.